Hello students, welcome to yet another class of accountancy. ISC class 12, chapter number 6, issue of shares. Today we are going to start very interesting topic, that is forfeiture of shares. Now what do you mean by forfeiture of shares? Students, in the previous explanation I told you that the company calls money from the shareholder time to time, at the time of allotment, at the time of first call, at the time of second call, and shareholder used to pay. Sometimes shareholders does not pay the amount on time, so company makes, or you can say inform shareholders to make the payment. And even if shareholder doesn't respond, the company has the power to forfeit its share. Means forfeit here means कंपनी उन शेयर्स को अपने पास रख लेगी. दैट मीन्स द कंपनी विल रिमूव द नेम ऑफ द शेयर होल्डर फ्रॉम द रजिस्टर ऑफ द company, and the shareholder will not be shareholder anymore. Is this clear? That means if the shares are forfeited, that means shareholder doesn't remain shareholder after the forfeiture of share. For an example, X is having 100 shares and he has not paid the allotment money as well as first call money. Some company will call, means they will inform through letter that your amount is pending, you have to pay. After that letter, for within 14 days, if the shareholder, that means X, does not pay the amount or give any information to the company regarding the payment, then the company has the right to forfeit its share. That means after the forfeiture of share, X will no longer be called the shareholder of the company. I hope this forfeiture of share is clear to you. What is this means? Now, what will be the journal entry? This is the next question. So journal entry is given on your mobile screen. You can see share capital account, debit to calls in arrear account, and to share forfeiture account. So share capital is the number of share into amount called by the company till date, and calls in arrear, the amount unpaid, the amount unpaid. And what is share forfeiture? The amount received till date. Is this clear? I will tell you with the help of question as well, but theoretically, did you understood or not? If not, then listen the explanation again. Now we are moving on to the question. So 18, 19, 20 are the questions. I'll tell you question number 19, Alpha Limited. Solution I will give in this online lecture, and 18 and 20 I will explain, and 18 and 20 will be your homework. I hope the questions which were given in the previous lecture you have completed, and if any doubt is there, you can ask me through messaging me on WhatsApp. Okay sir. So Alpha Limited issued 5,000 shares of 100 rupees each, and these are the amount 25, 25, 20 and 30. Company did not make the final call. See, there is no final call, and X, a shareholder of 100 share, failed. See, here it is mentioned, failed to pay allotment money, that means this amount, and first call. director forfeited his shares and immediately reissued. This is another concept. We have covered forfeiture of share just now, and I'll tell you about reissue as well. Okay, for rupees 6,500. I will tell you what is this. Now you have to pass the journal entry and prepare the opening balance sheet. I have told you that the preparation of balance sheet I'll teach you later. Okay, so you focus on your journal entries, and the journal entries will be same as I taught you. So what will be the first entry? Same, it will remain same which I have taught you in the previous 4 5 lectures. So first entry will be bank account debit to share application account. Okay, then share application to share capital. Those same uh, journal entries in the serial order which I have taught you. Okay, we'll follow. We'll move on to the solution. So 5,000 other shares. So in the books of Alpha Limited, journal entries, first entry will be bank account debit to share application account. How this amount came? 5,000. Okay, into 25. That was the amount called, and at the time of application. So 5,000 shares will be. Now these shareholders will get the share capital. So shares are allotted to the applicants here. Narrations will remain same. You have to write narrations as well. Now the next entry will be the amount will be called from the, see this is calling for the allotment, being shares allotted. These entries are calling for the money, because application money comes at first time without calling, because it is only information given in the newspaper or through internet. Then the applicants apply. After that, allotment money, first call, second call, subsequent call are being called by the company first. That's why they are due. Yes or no? Like share allotment को हम पहले ड्यू कराते हैं, फिर शेयर फर्स्ट कॉल को हम ड्यू कराते हैं, then the money comes. Okay, so here we are asking, the company is asking, here the company is asking, see here the company is asking share allotment account. Okay, and then there will be amount received except for 100 share. X is not paying us the amount. Okay, at rate rupees 25, so we'll get 2,500. Okay, and then so this amount is clear to you, 1,25,000. All the shareholders 5,000 into 25. Only 100 share will not pay, rest all will pay. That means 4900 will pay at a rate 25 rupees. So it will be 1,22,500. After it, first call will be called. See, first call will make due. This is called by the company. This is called by the company to shareholders. They are asking the shareholders to pay the amount, and in the next entry the shareholders will pay the amount. See, shareholders are paying the amount except for 100 shares. X is not paying, except X all are paying the amount. Is this clear? So 100 into 20, 2,000 rupees will not receive it at the time of first call. Now final call is not made, so we are not making the final call due in this question, because it is not made by the company. But company is saying after first call the shares are forfeited, 100 shares are forfeited. So what is the journal entry of forfeiture of share? Share capital account debit to share forfeiture account to calls in arrear. See how this 7,000 came. So what was the amount called? 25 plus 25 plus 20. That means 70 rupees was called, and from 100 shares we have not received uh, we out of 100 share we have not received the amount of allotment and amount of first call. That means 45 rupees we are not received and 25 we have received. So this amount will be 100 share into 70. Share forfeiture is the amount received, 100 share into 25. Okay, 25 this is, and calls in arrears 100 into 45. This amount is not received. Okay, this way we'll get the amount. Share capital account debit to share forfeiture account to calls in arrear, and these are the amount mentioned. Being share forfeited for the non-payment of the allotment money as well as first call money. Okay, is the narration. You can copy explanation again now, and even in the starting of the lecture. This is forfeiture. This is forfeited. Okay, being share forfeited. It is ed. Okay, forfeited for the non-payment of allotment and share first call money. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Now there's new topic, that is reissue of shares. That is reissue of shares. Now what is this reissue? See students, when shares are forfeited, that means now X is no longer the shareholder, and the money received, company will not refund that. Company will keep the money with them. Okay, now reissue means that those 100 shares are issued to someone else, to the third person, not X. किसी और को दे दिया हमने. Okay, for the money. So here we have reissued to someone else. X की जगह जैसे हमने Y को बेच दिए या Z को. ओके, दैट इज नोन ए रीइशू, क्योंकि हमने X से लिए थे, X को फोरफिट कर दिया, देन विल रीइशू टू समवन एल्स, A B C X Y Z, नॉट X Y Z. ओके, एक्सेप्ट X वी कैन रीइशू देम, किसी और को दे देना. ठीक है ना, लाइक वी इशू टू जनरल पब्लिक, सो वी विल रीइशू टू द जनरल पब्लिक एक्सेप्ट X. That is known as reissue. Okay, so what will be the entry for reissue? Bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to share capital account. Okay, so what was the amount? 7,000. See the previous entry, we have debited the share capital with 7,000. Now we are crediting it with 7,000. And at how much we are reissuing? This amount is given 6,500. Okay, that means we are reissuing at rebate. Sir, why we are reissuing it rebate? See students, company is already in profit. The company has already taken 2,500 from X, which the company is not going to return back. So already company is having 2,500, and now they will get 6,500 more, isn't it? So for 7,000 they are getting what? This 6,500 and this amount and 2,500 on the same shares they have got earlier na. So this much amount they are getting for instead of 7,000, they are already in benefit. So to other person they are reissuing at rebate, that is 500. There are three cases that I will discuss more in detail, okay, in the coming lectures. So this will be the entry: bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to share capital account. Okay, now we have already 2,500 received from share forfeiture from X, and we have used 500 this rebate, this 500 rebate. Okay, so the remaining 2,000 is a gain. This is capital gain, and that's why the amount is transferred to capital reserve. I hope you understood how this 2000 came. This came 2500 minus 500, this one, this amount. Okay, clear? So the credit amount of share forfeiture minus debit amount of share forfeiture. Is this clear? So the remaining 2000 will be transferred to capital reserve. This is the capital gain. Is this point clear to you? Okay, you can take the screenshot of the solution. Okay, narrations are written on all those entries which are new to you, which are similar nature. As you have seen, all most of the entries are of similar nature. That's why I have not written the narrations, but you have to write narrations for each and every question. You have to bring them in practice. Is this clear? Now I'm going to explain you the same topic with other question, but you have to do the solution by yourself. So this is question number 18. X Limited was registered with an authorized capital of 2 lakh shares, not required for solution. Okay, it is required only at the time of presentation of balance sheet, which I will tell you in the later stage of this chapter. Okay, then the asset was purchased and the payment was made. So what will be the entry for asset purchase? Assets account debit to Y Limited, and for making payment Y Limited account debit to share capital account. Is this clear? This is issue of shares other than cash. That concept has been merged in this question. Now it also invited application for 1,20,000 shares payable. So this is to the general public. This is to the general public. Okay. So this way 2.5 on application, 2.5 on allotment, 2 on first call and 3 on final call. Amount due on allotment and first call was duly received. However, 3,58,800 rupees. This much amount is received on final call. That means calls in arrear is on final call. So how to calculate what amount we should have received? So that entries are same up to share first call. Yes or no? Those 6 entries: bank to share application to share capital, फिर share allotment account debit to share capital, then bank account debit to share allotment, then we'll due first call, share first call account debit to share capital, bank to share first call account, isn't it? Then final call. By what amount will make the final call? Will make it by 3 rupees. So what should be the amount? 1,20,000 into 3, that is 3,60,000, and we got only 3,58,800. That means the difference of 1,200 is calls in arrear. Is this clear? Calls in arrear is 1,200. Clear? 3,60,000 minus 3,58,800. Now what will be the next entry? Next entry will be forfeiture of share. By what amount? Now share capital will be debited by, can you tell? Sir, the number of shares are not given, so can't you find it out? You can na? How, sir? See on your mobile screen, number of share See, number of share, how to calculate number of share, 1200 is the amount of calls in arrear and 3 rupees was the call. So how many shares? 400 shares. Is this clear? This way we will calculate the number of shares. 1200 rupees we are not received and the last call was for 3 rupees. So number of share will be calculated 400 shares. Now 400 shares are forfeited. So 400 into 10, that is 4000. Share capital will be debited by 4000 and share forfeiture will be credited by 7 rupees. The amount which we have received, 2.5 application, 2.5 on allotment and 2 on first call. So 7 rupees we have received on 400 share, that means 3200. Is this clear? Sorry, 2800, not 3200, 2800 is received. 700, 400 into 7, not 7, 400 into 7, that is 2800 is received and 1200 is calls in arrear. We have already calculated calls in arrear, as you know. Okay, now they are reissued at 8.5 rupees. Is this point clear? So the next entry will be, what will be the next entry? Bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to share capital account. Okay, now share capital will be credited by 4000. Clear? Now you have to find the value of bank and share forfeiture, and in the next entry calculate the capital reserve in the manner I taught you in the previous question. Okay, as this is your homework, you have to find the solution. Is this clear? Already I have explained you theoretically. You have to write it down in the fair copy. Is this clear? Okay, now moving on to the 20th question. I'll just read it out and I'll explain the question. Solution you have to do by yourself. Here again they have issued 5000 for rupees 100 each. So on application 25 rupees, allotment 25, first call 20 and final call 30. Anil holding 100 share failed to pay the allotment at first call. Okay, that means he has not paid this 45 rupees, they have not paid, and shares are forfeited here itself. Okay, forfeiture. And Sunil holding 28 failed to pay the amount due on the final call. That means he has not paid here. Now see, up to first call we will ask for 500 shares, 5000 shares, entire 5000 share, but final call will be made for how many shares? 4900 shares, because this 100 shares are already forfeited at first call. At first call, that means when the company will call, the amount due on first call, amount when not received, the company will forfeit share of Anil. So company will call for another 4900 shares. Okay, so the final call money will be made in this manner. See, 4900 into 30. Okay, this will be the amount called at the time of second and final call. Okay, the company will not make the call from entire 5000 shares. Is this clear? So question number 18, question number 20, question number 21 are your homework. Okay students, do the question, and if you encounter doubts you can ask me. So all the best, stay at home, stay safe, and study hard. Okay students, bye bye, take care.